So far, the crew has cleared every hurdle naysayers have placed in their way. Columbus would be home to one of the 10 inaugural teams. Columbus has outperformed much larger cities. The true success indicator has been from the fans.
Well, it's boys night out. And don't you know we're gonna scream and shout, oh no,
Chris, welcome back to the club.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's great to be here. Just for reference, I was going to ask from the Cirque article the Christian Ramirez trivia question about who was the only other player to score twice in their crew debut. We could have questions about the first ever crew game, 2 installments in a row. Anyway, we will skip that question.
Okay.
You guys ready for the first question?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
First of 5 questions. Columbus scored 6 goals, as you know, against Atlanta this past weekend. How many times in crew history has the team scored 6 goals, including this Atlanta game? A, 4, B, 8, C, 10, or D, 14?
Okay. All right. So how many times has the crew scored 6 goals? That's A4, B8, C10, D14.
All matchups?
Yes.
I'm assuming?
All, yeah.
Oh,
Not like preseason, but like
No.
matchups that count towards something.
No.
You know what? Actually, I'm
MLS
not going to be
games,
able
cup
to
games.
vouch for exhibitions. They might have run up the score on Leeds United or something back in
All right, you guys
'97.
ready? Guys ready? Take a stand. Stop wasting time. You guys are just buying time. Hold your answers up. See it. A, C.
The answer is A, 4.
4.
All right.
Congrats to Trey and to Haas.
See,
Anything
Yeah,
over
all the other
4
times
seems
were
awfully high. Yeah.
all the other times were from 2003 and before. I noticed in the Dispatch story they said it was the first time since 2003. So that made it pretty easy to look up.
see, I was going to go with a lower number until it was uncertainty about.
You're
which
welcome.
games were involved.
Well, it muddied the waters
Asterisk
for you.
on this one too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still would have been wrong.
Okay.
All right. So that was all right. So Mort missed and Haas and Trey got it right.
Okay, so this coming weekend, this is our second question. This coming weekend, the crew is set to play against Real Salt Lake. This is only 3 potential answers. All-time crew record against Real Salt Lake. A, winning. B, losing. C, dead even.
Okay. So all-time record. We've either A, won more games, B, lost more games,
That's right.
or C, it's even.
How did I not see this when preparing for the episode?
You got to get ready for the shootout, man. You have to know which way the ball's going to go. Got to study. Got to study Deville.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Hold
see
them
it.
Oz says
Oh,
B.
crap,
Mort
my
says
screen flipped.
A.
That's big.
And Trey also says B.
The answer is A, winning record all-time against
Oh,
Salt Lake.
all right, I'll take it.
Okay. So was that
It was,
a Mort got
I
it and no one
believe,
else did?
I believe it was 3 games above 500. I don't remember the exact. I should have written down the exact record. But okay, so yeah, we're 2 questions in. Third question. How many all-time players all-time on the crew have been named Brian?
Life of Brian.
Your potential answers are A, 3, B, 6, C10, and D11.
While you think we will listen to Brian's song.
Again, the question is,
yeah.
how many crew players in the entire history of the franchise have been named Brian? A3, B6, C10, D11. You guys ready?
Can we get an extra? Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Haas says D, Mort says
D.
C.
You guys are all wrong. The answer is
D.
B6.
Oh, the fake out.
Brian.
You would think it would be more. I went through the roster, all-time roster. I found Brian Bliss, Brian Carroll, Brian Dunseth, Brian Mazanov, Brian McBride, Brian West. So,
Is that it?
Yep. Hit me
Such
with
a
another
common
Brian
name.
if you can think of one, but I
No,
believe
my
6.
problem was I had 5 of those in my head, so I'm like, there has to be more than that. Like,
Right.
Well, it really tapered off in recent years.
Were there any O'Briens? And would those have counted?
You know, I did not even
I
check.
remember.
I was no one with the first name O'Brien.
Right.
They're all Brian. Also, there's no Bryans.
Oh, interesting.
Or like
Very
my
interesting.
coworker Tom Bryan has the Irish spelling, Breihan. None of those either.
Oh, yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, I thought his name was Brehan for a long time.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
moving on. Question number 4. Which goalie has logged the most appearances for the Crew? Is it A, Will Hesmer, B, Zach Steffen, C, Steve Clark, or D, Eloy Room?
Read the order again.
Goalie with most appearances for the Crew. Is it A, Will Hesmer, B, Zach Steffen, C, Steve Clark, and D, Eloy Room?
Okay.
Tell you what,
which
it's
one of
not
them
Brad
is scored.
Friedel. Would have been cool if Friedel would have stuck around a little bit longer. You guys ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I got it. Haas says A, has
Got a backwards C over here. The answer is A, Will Hesmer. by a long margin. For he beat out Stefan by it was like Hesmer has 137 and Stefan I think had 82 or something. I didn't write down Stefan's total.
5 seasons for Hesmer, right?
I was thinking Stefan was longer than, I don't know. I had convinced myself when I was looking it up. Maybe it was Stefan.
Oh, I guess Room has kind of been. I guess Room was here a long time, but it was through like COVID.
That's true. He probably had
that kind of
fewer games in 2020.
Stefan and Clark were kind of back to back as well. So I mean, those two seemed like it was a lot longer than it was, but
yeah, Clark.
I like Steve.
Was probably I did hit the least.
After I got to Hesmer on the all-time Columbus Crew appearances, I didn't look that hard after that. I didn't dig deep into the goalie stats. There wasn't an itemized goalies only list to pour through. Okay, so now we got the
hold on.
final.
I want to ask a follow. Do you guys know which one of those goalkeepers has scored?
Yeah, it's Hesmer, isn't it?
Yeah. You remember that goal?
Legendary goal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like... No,
he shot.
Yeah,
it was a shot,
he was in the box, and it came to his foot.
Volleyed it.
And he, it looked like a kid practicing a... He, settled it, looked at it, and, kicked it without moving any other part of his body. And it was incredible.
It was in Toronto, and wasn't that in stoppage at the end of the game to tie it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that came up in passing in that Steve Cirque stats article this week because he was kind of making a little dig at Danny O'Rourke, saying that all these players were passing from the Danny O'Rourke level to the Will Hesmer level of scoring.
0-1, baby.
Yeah. So, okay, I had to add on this fifth question at the last minute.
Right.
It is, like I said, a little out there. Which year were the Cruisers cheerleading squad discontinued?
Okay.
A, 2008, B, 2011, C, 2012, D, 2015.
Okay. I've got my guess.
Let me think.
All right, let's see the answers. Pause hit us with an A. Everybody hit the A. It's actually C, 2012.
Oh yeah.
Good lord.
Oh yeah.
Was it
Yeah,
really?
here's an article
I can't
from
remember them.
2012 from ultimatecheerleaders.com. Says farewell cruiser.
Sounds like Ben's kind of website.
Okay, you know what though?
They might have kept it together. They might have kept it together and kind of had their own little.
You know, I messed this up though because I think I shouldn't have given you 2011 as an option because technically after the 2011 season they were discontinued. Fortunately, you all guessed 2008, so I avoided fiasco.
Yeah. Well, so this jersey. Oh, I guess you can't really see it, but remember this jersey, this team signed jersey behind me. Are you guys still with me? Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah, we could see it.
Yep.
You know, we went to that. You remember they used to do the end of the year banquet casino night thing. Do they still do
yeah.
that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not like that.
Well,
I mean, like,
me
I don't know if they stopped that because of COVID or if it was like a pre-court slashing the budget kind of thing or what.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I know when we won that jersey, it was at that casino night. Lauren and Claire and I, the two, me and Chris and those two were all in a band together at the time. We went to that casino night, and they had all the players there, and like the Cruisers were there. I know this was like I think it was 2009, and we ran the roulette. I think it was roulette or blackjack or something. We ended up taking our $1,000 in chips and getting $47,000, and we put all of our tickets into the signed jersey bucket, and that's how we won the jersey. And that's how I knew that the Cruisers were still around after 2008. All right,
fact.
so
Nice.
here's what I see: is Haas had 2, Trey had 1, Mort had 1. Did I get that right? Okay, so
Yeah.
Haas wins
Yeah,
the
I
second
believe so.
shootout. Congratulations, Haas.
Congrats to Haas.
40%
Thank you.
success
Thank
rate.
you.
I feel like
Roughing
it's
up
Christmas
that
Day.
roughing up that spot was well
You mean
worth
my
it
birthday?
for Haas.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And then and Ben did not participate, so he was awarded no points. Okay, well that's great, Chris. As always, great work. We look forward to having you back for the next installment.
I look forward to it as well.
And before you go, what are you promoting today? Anything
What
you'd
am I
like to-
promoting?
Yeah, just pick something.
I am appearing next week at Ohio University at the Music Industry Summit. That's pretty cool. Got my little headshot. As far as
How was
my
South by Southwest?
South by, I haven't been for a few years, partially because of COVID and partially for reasons. But it was good. It was like it reminded me of the glory of cramming 12 bands into one day.
Yeah.
My old age need those jolts. We threw a really good show, which I promoted on the last episode.
Yes.
That was very fun. Gonna have lots of video content coming out from that. You should watch the video. Whenever we publish them on Stereo Gum, you should watch the videos of Frost Children. Very interesting characters.
Okay.
So
And
check it out.
where can folks find you on the World Wide Web?
They can find me on Elon Musk's Twitter at Chris Deville, and that's pretty much it. But they won't be able to find me in the For You tab pretty soon because they just said that only paid accounts will be appearing in the For You tab. So that's fun. There and at stereogum.com. You can find all kinds of articles by me.
Well, I follow you on Twitter, and I've seen a lot of bands that I never knew.
There's a whole education waiting to be had.
All right. Thanks, Chris. We'll talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
Thanks,
Thanks
Chris.
a lot.
Thanks, Chris.
Later, man.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh, we're gonna stay out too late, laugh till we faint. Tomorrow morning, I know that I'm gonna be in pain. We'll stay out all night, drink till sunrise. Hanging out the bars.
Thanks everyone for joining the club. We hope you'll listen next week and every week, even in the off season, to celebrate or commiserate. We'll save you a seat. If you like this podcast, please give us 5 stars and subscribe. You can email us at upper90clubpod@gmail.com. That's upper90clubpod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at upper90clubpod. Go Crew!